Good morning. This is Deacon Hagens. It is day 8 of our Daniel fast, and it is time to celebrate. You may be asking yourself, what is it that I have to celebrate? It's only been 1 week. I haven't really done that much, but there can be a lot to celebrate. It's time to celebrate the fact that you made it through the first week. Now, take a moment to look back over the week. Take 1 second to look back and ask yourself all the things that you said no to. Was it worth it? Yes, it was. Because of all the things that you said no to, gave you an opportunity and a chance to say yes to God. Also, take a look back and think about the temptations that you've overcome. Now, the Christmas season has just ended. People are still bringing food to work, still bringing cakes, cookies, candies, all kinds of lunch, all kinds of things are sitting in the pantries, and you got to walk by it every day. And you've had a chance to say no to it every single day. And also take a look back about this week and think about the intentional time that you spent with God. The time you turned your television off. The time you've turned off your phone. Turn it over. The time you said no to friends. You spent time with yourself. You spent time with God to get closer to Him. That is something that you can celebrate about last week. Even though it's only been 1 week and this is the second week, you can celebrate those accomplishments. But just in case you haven't, just in case you look back on last week, just in case you look back and say, I really don't have anything to celebrate because I haven't done any of those things. I've done a couple of those things, but I haven't done that much. Just make sure that even though you may replay all the times in your life or all the times from last week that you haven't done what you should have done, like maybe you forgot to read your devotional. Maybe you didn't read it like you should have. Maybe you ate something that's not allowed on the Daniel's list. Or maybe you focus on how you miss certain foods, how you miss a certain dish for that week. Even though you're focusing on that time, what you have to realize is that even though you may have messed up, you can still get up. I invite you right now to forgive yourself. Ask God to forgive you. Get up, shake it off, and keep it moving. Get up, shake it off, and keep it moving. It's natural to magnify those things that are failures in our lives instead of focusing on those things that have turned out good. The good news is God is God. You're not God. You're not going to be perfect. If you remember that He is God and He is perfect in all of His ways, then you'll realize you don't have to be. So, in case you didn't fulfill all your dreams, in case you didn't do everything that you needed to do last week to celebrate this week, remember that's okay because God does not require us to be perfect. When you fall, get up, shake it off, and keep it moving. Jesus died so that we could have a life of abundance, a life of joy, and a life of peace. Even though the devil, Satan, Beelzebub, or whatever you want to call him, even though he condemns us when we fail, there's no condemnation in God because He never fails. So we can't continue to let our minds make us feel less than what God called us to be. Now, Jesus left it at the cross, so there's no need of us picking it up. What I want you to do today is write down how you're feeling at the end of week 1. Then write down your thoughts going into week 2. Take a moment to celebrate what worked and ask God for forgiveness for where you messed up. Lastly, you need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself so that you can get up, so that you can shake it off, and so that you can keep it moving. Ask yourself, what do I need to forgive myself? And how can I start today? Before I finish, I want to remind you to stay hydrated because your body needs it. Stay prayed up and study God's words because your soul needs it. And listen to worship music all throughout the week because your spirit needs it. And as well, join us on Wednesdays for our food demonstrations and our discussions because we all need that. Again, this is Deacon Hagens. This is day 8. It's time to celebrate.
God of impossible, and I've seen your faithfulness all over my life. I need a miracle, and you're the God of miracles. Some